Hi there YouTube, Big G, back again with another video, and once again something new that's retro. So I was visiting family over the weekend and popped into a local store and saw this. This is the Retro Pocket Games handheld super compact size by Beare. 150 plus 8-bit games by beareproducts.com. Just turn it around so you can see over there. It was really cheap at about 200 Rand, which is about £10. But the important thing was that it had this great retro look. I must say they did get the look spot on. It looks very, very similar to the classic Nintendo Game & Watches. And it's small, it's compact, it has the classic design, and it feels good in the hand. So I couldn't resist, so I picked it up and I thought, well, let's just do a quick little review of this little system. And maybe you want to pick up one as well. Really cheap. I don't expect great things from it, but let's check it out. Well, let's switch it on. Okay, so it has a normal little menu type system. Let's just find something at random to play. Tank War. Yeah, let's give that a bash. Hit the little play button, straight into it. Should be, looks like a little basic little tank game. Sound is not bad, but man, this movement's going to take a bit of getting used to. The buttons are responsive, but I don't know, it just doesn't feel right. I think I would have preferred having a proper control D-pad or something like that than these 4 buttons a la Super Mario style. Because it's actually very difficult to go at an angle, because you've got to hit 2 of them at the same time to get it to go at an angle. And there we are, I'm going at an angle, but I can't really control the tank very, very well. I must say the screen is nice and bright. Doesn't look bad. The graphics, the scrolling and that doesn't look bad at all. It's just the controls so far that is a bit of a negative. The little tank game is obviously very basic, so that's enough of that. Let's go out of that and try something else. Let's just switch it on there. What should we try? Matchstick Man, why not? What could... oh, it looks like a little fighter. Okay, I normally suck at these fighting games, because I can never figure out what the controls are. Okay, so I'm the pink stick man. Ouch. That's rather nasty. Come on, I've got to try and hit him at least once. No, I'm getting my arse handed to me. Oh no, not again. I think that reminded me of that movie, what is it, one of the Marvel movies where the Hulk grabs Odin's brother Loki and slaps him around like that, left and right. I got my arse and that's enough of that. Let's try something else. Let's look for something that I recognize. Let's just go through. Simple little, there, Raiden. Let's try Raiden. Can't go wrong with Raiden. One of my all-time favorite shooters. Somehow doubt that this is the original. Okay, that was my super weapon. I tried. You don't have much screen. I mean, the sprites could have been a little bit smaller because the screen is smaller. It moves alright, but there I died. The screen just gets too full too quickly. This is going to be incredibly difficult to get anywhere. It also seems very dark. I suppose it does bear resemblance to the original Raiden, but I suppose that's all it is, a bit of a resemblance. No, this is, okay, I've got one power up. Yeah, no, the screen just gets too full too quickly. They should have shrunk the sprites and so forth down a little bit more, because of the size of the screen. Your play area is just too small. But it's a shooter. Oh, dead again. Still, the biggest negative is the controls, and I think they could have done a little bit better with the sizing of the screen to take better advantage of the game. Because these are obviously little, I don't know if they've pirated them. No, I'm not going to continue. Let's try something else. Let's look for something weird. Let's see. What? Beat a pig. Let's beat a pig. Oh my word, a game called Beat a Pig. Oh, okay. It's based off one of those carnival games. So, object is obviously... Is it a pig? I suppose it is a pig. And you got to just hammer his head down. I thought it was bang a mole or hit a mole or something like that. Okay. This is not too bad. I think you could spend 5 minutes on it before you got too bored with it. And the controls are much better on this because you don't have to go diagonals and so forth. Oh, there, I missed. He's starting to go faster and faster and faster. Beating pigs. I wonder if the SPCA found out about this. Well guys, in a nutshell, not a bad little system. You're getting what you paid for. It is a cheap little system. The screen is bright, colourful, the sound is okay, but the controls are absolutely atrocious. Don't enjoy these controls at all. I don't think you could actually even play any of the games properly. So more of a novelty than anything else, much like I suspected when I bought the system. But still, at its price, I don't think it's too bad. If you're a collector of handhelds, go out and get one. But otherwise, don't hold your breath. On a scale to 10, I would give it a 6 out of 10. And what scores it highly is the price. Definitely not the controls and so forth. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that. And cheers from me. And remember, keep it retro.